Hey everyone, it's Kit Kat. So, obviously, if you have seen the thumbnail, I got a new phone. Um, I usually go for the AOS 2s, like the Galaxies and stuff like that. This is a Moto G. It seems to be better than my old phone. Last week, my old phone was making it difficult for me. You would have thought it was ancient or something, but if you actually think about it, I've had my old phone for like 3 years. Like the AOS 2, uh like I said, I had it for like 3 years, and they are only good for like maybe what, a year, maybe 2. So I was really pushing it, and I called my old phone like my old faithful, and but it was time to get a new one, um and a new phone. So with all of the money that I got for working so much, I went to Walmart, got the phone that I wanted, which was the Moto G, and then went to Boost Mobile, and got it switched over. And it was easy for me to do that. Sorry about my face. I'm very tired. It's been a long couple of weeks for me. If anything, the video shows how tired I look. Um, and then to top it all off, after I got the phone, um, couple of days later, my best friend, Michaela Farms, who, if you have been watching my videos for any length of time, I have mentioned her a couple of times in my videos. She's one of my best friends. She finally had her baby. Um, she came up to me a couple of months ago, because obviously we have been friends for a couple of years now, and she knows how special my son was to me before he passed. She came up to me a couple of months ago and asked me if she could have Ridley's name as her son's middle name. So I was very, very happy, um, and emotional that somebody other than myself wanted to have his name be a legacy. And it was just too cute. Um, so I said yes. And her son finally came into the world September 13th. Um, I, yeah, I was at work. Well, actually, no, I was at home because he came into the world at like around 5 something, 5:30, 6 o'clock, somewhere around there. It was still 5. Uh, and he is cute as a button. I'm so happy. And then, like, this week has been really awesome. Not only do I have a new phone, my nephew is here, but there have been a couple of firings, which both of them I wasn't involved with, but I heard the whole story between the two. The first dude, or the first person to get axed, was actually uh, the newest person. Um, he really didn't do a lot of stuff. I mean, he wasn't um, he wasn't with the company long, but he had an attitude. He basically just didn't do a lot of stuff. Kind of, he was more combative than anything else. So he got axed. That was pretty easy. The second person who did was this chick who um, things that we are, yeah. I mean, she's not necessarily a friend. I don't consider her a friend because of how she acts towards people. I don't really condone, being mean to people or, being smarmy. Like I don't know, I can't pinpoint her vibe. Like, yeah, but anyway, she's the type of person that thinks that everybody around them loves them. Like, doesn't gender is no bounds for her. She's like, "Oh my god, he talked to me. Oh god, he wants to, have sex with me." This is the same girl who thought that if she could kiss a gay dude, she would, turn him straight or something. That mentality is just odd to me. And I know that she won't ever watch these videos. Um, but yeah, apparently a couple of days ago, she thought that this chick apparently thought that it was okay to steal a whole bunch of food from Subway. Mostly cookies, but you know, if I was going to steal something, it wouldn't be cookies. Ugh. Especially from Subway. Like, I'm the type, if she actually show, this is the type of girl who, if you didn't need her, if you didn't want her, she was always around you. If you needed her, like she had to come in for her shift or whatnot, she always called off. Guess who would always take her shift? Me. So, of course, she had a natural vendetta against me after a while. Um, Not necessarily angry. Oh wow, I got freckles. Oh, this video kind of, or this new phone shows a lot of the wrinkles and oh, I don't know. um, but yeah, this girl, she was something else. It took her 45 minutes just to go to the bathroom. She was really rude at the customers. They then she got jealous because the customers wanted me more than they wanted her. And it was just a whole ordeal. Like, whenever she would come to work, the whole vibe about her would change the whole room. And if someone's energy is that, powerful to change you to a person that you don't like, you don't need that person. You really don't need that person. And I found out real quick. So she got let go because of the whole stealing cookies thing and whatnot. And then she had the audacity to call me, was it yesterday? After she got fired? I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday after work. I had just gotten off the clock and she called me and she's like, I would have helped you because um, yesterday I actually opened the store by myself. One of my coworkers, bless his heart, old man, uh, didn't read the schedule right and thought that he had closed instead of working with me in the morning. And so he felt really bad. By the time he got a hold of anybody, I had already covered what I needed to. That's after I had opened the store all by myself, was here all by myself for like 2 hours. So yeah. Um, and the chick, yeah, the girl who got fired or who got let go, was still in group chat while I was, uh, yeah, I was not a happy camper in group chat, like the group chat for work. Oh yeah. I was like, I'm by myself. Can somebody come in? Yo, you guys need to help me, and all of that stuff. Yeah, it was comical, but at least I got it done, you know. But anyway, this chick, after I got off of work, she called me on my way home from work, and she was like, "Yeah, I would have helped you this morning, but I got let go." And I was like, "Yeah, I know." And she's like, "Well, she tried blaming me." And I'm like, "Dude, I don't steal stuff. First of all, you are trying to compare both of us. I don't steal from anybody. I don't steal from stores. I'm not like you. I actually go to my job. I hardly ever call off." And she's like, "Well, if you are so perfect, what is so wrong with me?" And I was like, "Do you want me to sugarcoat it, or do you want me to tell you the truth?" She's like, "I want you to tell me the truth." And I was like, "You're just not a nice person." Like, and I told her flat out, I was like, "To me, you are not nice to anybody." Like, after you taking cookies home, you know, after you stealing cookies, I don't want you around me. If you're going to steal cookies, what are you going to do behind other people's backs? You know? So, yeah, there's other stuff that we had talked about that I told her about herself, and I was like, "Don't come at me feeling, you know, whining and stuff like that because you got canned and I didn't. I never told you you can have cookies." I was like, "If they are written off, usually the cookies that I gave you were a day old, like hockey puck style cookie, and I had already written them off because I actually do my work and I don't cut corners, especially when it comes to inventory, because Wednesdays I usually have to count everything anyway. So, you know, keep the numbers good and you're good to go." So, yeah, it was just a bunch of she tried to start drama. She's like, "Well, I almost had you fired the last time. I can do it again. I All I have to do is call people." I was like, "Oh yeah, you really are a gem for, trying to threaten me about my job." Okay. It's and I told her, "It's still not my fault. You were the one stealing cookies. Who else knows what you were stealing at Subway?" And I found out from the gas station right near us, this wasn't the first time that she stole. So, other than that, I don't, if you steal from a store, I don't feel sorry for you at all. If you steal from anybody, I don't feel sorry for you. And I think she now understands that. So, especially yesterday, I had a catering order, which was actually fine, and I had a $10 tip. So, like I said, this week has been really eventful and awesome. Like, I'm really blessed. I still got my job. Oh, and I popped my ankle out of place when I got here. So, what did I do? I didn't cry. I didn't do anything. I got back up and I walked. So, yeah, that's how I am. Um, I don't like to have pity parties. I'm walking on a sore ankle today, so hopefully, um, and the coworker that didn't show up yesterday, he just texted me while I was doing this vlog and said that he will be in at 2. So hopefully I can go home at a decent time today. So, yeah, that's my life update this week. It was very awesome. And Michaela Farms, I absolutely love you. You are my bestest friend, and you're going to be an awesome mom. Don't worry. Go to bed when he goes to bed. Sleep when he does, and give him lots of cuddles. Other than that, I will see you in the next vlog. After this, I'm probably going to cough my head off because I don't know what's in my throat. See you in the next one.